Hello there, messers. Today I'm going to give my SG a bit of a polish. I've bought some Axe Wax gear to do this with. I'm trying to get some camera photos for you. There's lots of fine hairline scratches around this guitar. So I'm going to go over it with some compound and see if I can get any out. I don't know if you can actually see them through the camera. They don't come out particularly well. Not on this side, it's not so bad, but flip the guitar over, there are some more obvious ones on the back. I don't know if you can, trying to get an angle so the light comes off it, you can actually see where they are. Not particularly. There's one there. There's a lot around the pick guard here and all over here, but I thought I'd give it a shot where I've got the whole thing stripped apart and see if we can get some of the finer ones out. I mean, the guitar's not in a great shape anyway, but I thought while it's all stripped apart, why not give it a go and see what comes out. See what comes out. Sorry about that. Put your back in holder. And let's get to it. So I bought this stuff. Got a little kit. This is a Christmas present a few years ago, haven't you? I've got a thicker compound and a thinner compound just to give it a once over. And there are videos from people using this. I've sort of watched them to show how they do it, and they get a little bit on a damp cloth, get the cloth a little bit damp. We'll go over it with the thicker stuff first. We put a little bit on here, like so. Apparently, you just go up the board, like that. It's like a sandpaper compound. I remember using it in a garage I've worked in before. I should end up taking any scratches out. It's almost like a T-cut on a car, if you can imagine that. This stuff is a bit more potent. I'm not really sure how much to use. Obviously don't need to do the plastic. This is, the front isn't that bad. Do the front first. I'm not going to bother using any sort of high apparatus material. I told you, put it on. I should end up with a thick esque. Let's give it another squirt. Film over the top. And then you just basically buff that off by hand and keep going in the same direction. So the front isn't that bad, but I mean, why not? Everything's out of it, it's easier access, and while it's here I might as well give it a once over and see what this is like. Now, if you can see that, I've put a film on it. You can't even see the finger mark, but yeah, definitely a film over the top of that, and then just rub it off, like polishing to get rid of any imperfections. And see what that comes out like. Put some elbow grease into it, I think. I've also got a wax with it. I'm going to put a little bit more around here. And hopefully buff that out. definitely, from this angle, really made it shinier. I've got a nice deep scratch there. Doesn't seem to have shifted that. So let's, as I can see that quite well, see if I can concentrate on that and see if I can remove it at all. So put a little bit more on there. I don't want to use too much of this on this guitar, to be fair. I'm going to rub that in to there, like so. Got a nice crack along the jack port, lovely. And then see if that will buff out. I don't expect miracles. It's still there. I think that's beyond saving with any compound, that particular scratch. So you can feel that. That's quite bad. It's definitely giving a nice clean to it. I mean, you do wonder if it's just a case of because there's such a thick lacquer on Epiphone guitars, it will not go through the lacquer. I've tried car T-cut on guitars before, but it doesn't seem to make any sort of difference on it. It's definitely shined it up. I don't know, I like taking the scratches out though. Yeah, let's do the other side. So we've got more of a comparison on this side. So then got a finer one to use. It might be a case of I should use a machine for this, like an extension on a drill bit. Who knows? Who knows indeed. There we go, we've got a nice thin layer on it. Let's get that off of there. Let's see if we have. It's definitely done something. The scratches in the bottom, you can still see them visibly, but it's definitely made them a bit less obvious. That's for sure. So it does something, if anything. Now that's the harder, the coarser of the two. And then normally I go over with a finer one again afterward. Towel a bit damp. Don't know why you've got to do this, but this is what was recommended. So I'm going to do it as well. Let me know if you've had any experience with putting compound on guitars, and whether you've had success. I mean, to be fair, you can still see the scratches in the light, but they're harder to see now. So something's happened. Go over the final one on the back here. Not sure about that water idea. It's just watered the stuff down. Try and keep in the same direction. so. Right. There we go again. Nice layer of it on. And really nice smell to it. And then give it a buff off. Put some effort into it. Definitely. I wonder whether it's doing the neck, whether it's worth doing the neck as well. I do not know. I'd like to sand it down, but at the same time, it doesn't bother me that much. It does a little bit once you play the thing for long. You find the necks on the headphones, because they're always painted and glossed, do become sticky. They do become annoying, and I know a lot of guys out there with headphones do actually end up doing that to them. Let's go. What? Let's do the neck, because that. See what we end up with. Stuff ain't the cheapest of stuff. I think that pack really cost my wife about £15–20. Put that on there. There we go. Really doing this. It's got no movement in its towards, just make it a lot more slippery, that's for sure. No, I wouldn't pass a sock test from Phil McKnight, whose frets. I did while I was off camera. I just sort of hammer some of the frets down, because I've always had a problem with the frets on this guitar, and I haven't taken it for to be levelled or anything, which I probably should do in the future. As I said, the guitar's not an expensive one, even though it cost me a lot more. Paid a lot more than I should have done for it. But at the same time, it gives me a reason to be able to give these things a go. I thought, this product worked brilliantly. Is it worth getting again, or is it worth going, you know what? It didn't make that much of a difference. I won't bother again. You normally do this several times, but I don't want to use it all up on one guitar, especially if I get a guitar which is in a lot worse condition. I know a friend of mine managed to get a Gibson SG really cheaply. The paintwork was awful on it, and all he did was just take all the paint off, and it actually looks really nice now. He lacquered it. It's got a natural finish. It was a black one, and yeah, it looks really smart now, and he's left black markings around the horns here. I think it sets it off brilliantly. Absolutely did a fantastic job on it. But there we have. I don't think you guys on camera will really notice much of the difference on that, but I have, believe it or not. You've got to actually look for the scratches now. I mean, you couldn't see them on camera that much, but they're definitely harder to see. It's not got rid of them, they're still there, but they're not as prominent, I think is the word to say. Larger dents and things like these, I don't think I'll ever go away. There you go. And that's yeah, that's a quick way of doing you're trying to restore the paintwork on your guitar. Again, they normally use these, from the video I was watching, you do about 3 or 4 runs with each one before you go on to the next, and then you finish it off with the wax. Now, I've never used this before, and I'm not sure how. Oh, it smells lovely. I don't have any instructions, but I'm guessing all you do is rub it on. But yeah, I mean, I might give that a go. Should we give it a go? Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm probably doing this all wrong. We could look at a video. Put a bit on here. Rub it on the guitar. If anything, it's going to make it smell like strawberries. It smells really nice. I don't know if I'm supposed to put some water on this before. Shines, seals and protects, apparently. And why not? We'll do that, rub it on, do what I did with the other one, and then buff it off. Nice rag. I couldn't tell you whether that's made a difference, I really couldn't. Didn't think. Smells nice, as I said. Lovely strawberry scent. Might as well do the back. On there. So, probably not the best job in the world. Definitely not the best job in the world. I'm not a woodworker, so I don't know. But there you go. Put a layer on it which may protect the thing. I'm not going to do the neck. I want the neck that's feeling as nice as possible. Let me know in the comments if you think I should sand the neck down. I don't mind. I've got to look into what sort of sandpaper I've got to use to do that. Lots of different types. I mean, I'm not sure if it's worth it, but to be honest, the guitar, I want it as kind of a stage guitar. Put some nice stuff in it so it sounds good and it plays okay, and then smash it up, and then get another one and take the parts off this and put it on that one. Again, it's not, I think there's nothing special, not to me anyway, but I have enjoyed so far taking this from what it was like, which was absolutely unloved wreck, to something that's playable. It doesn't look too bad, to be fair, not too bad at all. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll get back to you soon with the next update. Thanks for watching.